Hello, this is my 20th sketchbook. I think the first video I posted was a sketchbook tour, I'm pretty sure that's right. Here it is, this is my 19th sketchbook that I toured like a year and a bit ago. It's the same sketchbook, it's a moleskin large question mark. Now, oh, this is the cover. I got some stickers from King Zeta. I can't remember how he pronounces it. I think he pronounces his name differently. And then I forgot the name of this person, but I'll add it on screen. That's another one from King Zeta too. Yeah, so I guess let's just freaking get right into it. Okay, so this was the opening spread. I always have a little meet the artist in the front. So I did that for this year. And I'm honestly, I don't know if I should do another one now for the start of my 21st sketchbook, or if I should just wait because it's October, so I only have to wait a couple months and then I'll have my 2026 meet the artist. So I started on the 4th of July and I finished it yesterday on the 5th of October. So yeah, it took me over a year, and honestly, I don't know, I'm just excited to start the new one because, and I say this every time I start a new sketchbook, I'm like, this one is going to be different. But guys, like for real, this one is going to be different. The next one is going to be different, I swear. My goals were to make drawing a habit again, flop, practice fundamentals and techniques. Do you know what? I'm going to say semi achieved. I practiced a lot. I did lots of like practice exercises. I don't know that I did techniques much. More fan art. I don't think there's a lick of fan art in this. Color in sketches. I did that. Original characters. Improve animals. I don't think there's a single animal in here. We'll see. And finish the sketchbook before May. Yeah. We were just off by just a few months. So let's get it started. This is the first spread. We have my OC Yana. Now, when I was drawing this, sometimes I like to draw faces and I just like to go really crazy. So, yeah, I don't know. I enjoy the way that this looks. I wouldn't say that it actually represents how I see Yana to look in my head. But the drawing is cute. I love the nose and the lips and the eyes. I think it's cute. And then I tried to do like an intro thing where I drew like the main characters from my comic. And yeah, the thing about me is because I don't draw my characters that much, I change them like subtly again and again in my head. So yeah, the only one, also obviously these aren't all finished because I really hated the way they were coming out. The only one that remotely looks correct is Andy. He's like just about right here. Everyone else, don't even ask me. This is a zine I bought from Teef. I have a couple other zines and stuff. I have like 5 illustrations scattered around my room. Yeah, love their art. Then we have some Then we have some sketches. These were just like observational from references of statues on Pinterest. And I love to just go in straight with a pen, no sketch. I think it's good practice. This was a sketch I did of Helena. Again, does she actually look like this? Sources are confused and working on the case to find out if that's true. Then there's a boob under here, but I covered it up. Oh, and this was also... Okay, I'm like really obsessed with Sarah Shower. I love her so bad. And I was going through all of her content and looking at the books that she was reading. I was like, okay, I need to make a list because she's so smart. And I don't want to be stupid. I really don't want to be stupid, guys. This was The Little Mermaid. You can't see because I covered up the bottom half. This was Lowell. He doesn't look like this. He doesn't have muscles at all. His penis is under there. This is a skull. I think this was like a mammoth or something. I went to the Natural History Museum for like a little artist day and I sketched some stuff. This is a self-portrait. That's me, guys. That's literally me. Look at me. Dang it, I'm cute. I kind of love this. I love this a lot. I made prints of this. I just mean, sometimes you just hit it out of the freaking park. Like, the hair is gorgeous. The way that I drew, like, Like the way that I just like drew the skin and like the fire. It's just really good. This was also from the Natural History Museum, by the way. There's a little vulture under here. And you know what? I felt so stupid when I was drawing this, because in the past, when I had gone to like the Natural History Museum and I saw like bad bitches drawing, I was like, dang, they're so mysterious and artsy and cool. That's gonna be me. And I went and I was like floundering. Like I felt so hot and I was like, everybody's looking at me. And then people would walk past you and like you could tell they were doing a cursory glance, and everything I was drawing wasn't even like good. It wasn't even, it literally, so I'd be like in people's way low key, and they'd walk past and they'd be like, really good, wow, that's really good. Anyway, these are more self-portraits. These flopped a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. That was me in a bra. This is me in a bra. I like this one a lot. I also, you can't really see, I don't know if it'll show up on camera. Oh, it shows up more on camera than in real life. The way that I shaded and did the stretch marks where you like erase away because they're lighter. I just think it looks really cute. And then these were notes for Helena, I think. Oh, that's a butt. That's a guy. I tried to draw from just like imagination, and I don't think it turned out that well. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really think it turned out. This is a butt. Don't know whose. Okay. This was a face I drew, kind of in like the he, her, me style. If you know that person, pretty cute. I like it a lot. Then this, what? Hold on. Oh, okay. This was a picture I was gonna do, and I can't remember where I was inspired. It was someone off Instagram, and they had like a cool border, and they had like things in it. So it was gonna be like an animal cell, and he was gonna be in there with a bunch of the cell goop, and then there'd be stuff around it. I just thought it would have been cool, but just the size of this sketchbook page didn't really lend itself to having him also be small, squished down. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't like this sketch. I don't like this sketch. Moving on, more anatomy studies. Yes, her tatas are out. Nobody called the police. I really like this style of drawing I did, where I went basically, I'm sure I'll find like the what did I do? Like a time lapse. I did a time lapse and it's somewhere about, unless I deleted it. So I started with the highlighter, and then I went over it with this freaking delicious pen. It's so good. It's like a like a uni ball. These ones, they just go down so smoothly, and I love it so much. This was from a calendar I bought. I think it was the 2024 calendar by, and then I'll insert the name here because I don't remember who their name was. And it was so good, and I felt so bad just throwing it away. So I glued a bunch of the pieces together, and I made like 20 bookmarks, so I can actually look at it. And then I stuck one of them in here with blue tack, just as a little something. Do you hear that fly? Hold on. And then I drew this with pencil, with Prismacolors. So this was around the time that I started attempting the 100, what's it called? 100 pose challenge. You know how people do like the 100 face challenge? I started, and then you'll never believe it, but I gave up halfway, which is so out of character for me. I never do that. So yes, I tried some ink stuff. I did like ink splotches, and then I tried to draw the figures with light pen and stuff. I don't know if you can see her kind of better, but you can't see this figure that's in here. So yeah, and then this was the thank you card from when I bought all those freaking prints. Now we got more figure studies, just sort of layering the pens. I really wanted to try to do something more colorful, and I just immediately hated it. I think my older sister was saying it's really cool that they're all layered up, and it looks cool. It's like interesting to look at. I don't know. I just think from like an anatomy standpoint, it doesn't give to me. Also, I'm sick. I didn't think I said that. I'm sick, so that's why my voice sounds like this. More anatomy stuff. Just some guys. And then a girl sitting on a chair. This was fun to do. I really like layering all of the colors. And then also, I think it's funny how how badly I struggle with pulling and squashing when I draw from reference, because I literally lined out the measurements, and I still drew the torso too big and the legs too small. So just something to think about, I guess. There's a bunch of anatomy sketches with pen. Really loved it. This is when my favorite freaking pen started to die on me, and it became a little bit scratchy, but I got a new one. Really like this page, especially this. I can't explain it, but like that is just so satisfying to look at to me. Okay, we have a really butch guy, someone who looks like they play rugby or something. I love a curved crosshatch. And then under here is the most, quite frankly, the worst thing I think I have ever drawn in my life. Yeah, I can't even explain that. Can't even justify that one for you. It's really, really bad. But we make up for it with a little bit of butt. Just a little bit of butt and boob action on the side. These are kind of sourceless sketches. I think this was supposed to be Elijah. I think that was supposed to be Elijah, but it just doesn't look like him at all. Yeah. Moving on. This was for Lunar New Year. I drew my OC Ivana. I think it looks pretty cool. I posted that on my Instagram. And then under here, it's another sourceless sketch. Lots of boobies on this page. Nobody freak out. Again, like, I don't know how to feel. That's why when I look at this sketchbook and I'm like, this took me over a year to finish, it's like, where? Like, literally where? This one was okay, more anatomy with the pen. This was when I felt like I was actually warming up. Like I was actually coming around to understanding how to do quick anatomy sketches with the pen. Especially this one. I think these two are pretty good. Like I got the curves down, I got like the line, not the line weight, like the, like how they hold their weight. I don't know. I like them. Oh, I went to Kew Gardens with my boyfriend, and there was this statue there in one of the greenhouses. So I took a picture of it and I drew it. And then these were, I was trying out this freaking pen that I love. It's a Muji pen. The Muji pen is the black brush pen. So fun to freaking work with. I'm definitely not Kim Jong-il, but we'll get there eventually, guys. In like 50 years, we'll have it. No. This, dude. This is the holy grail of my sketchbook history. Like, never in a million years has something this gorgeous and beautiful ever graced the freaking page. This is Lorne from Severance, right? From Severance. Just get into it. Like, what? God, I love it so much. Please watch Severance if you haven't. Moving on, it's all downhill from here. I was looking into designing some stickers because am I screaming in your freaking face right now? I was looking at designing some stickers because I had only done like 2 before that, and I don't know, I just enjoy having art that I've made out and about and on stuff that I like. So I drew this demon. The reference was like this wrestler guy sitting in the cage, in the ring. I don't know. And then this is Elijah. So that's what Elijah is supposed to look like. BT dubs. Love him. This is just a pen sketch. And then I was doing like, I don't know, random brainstorms. This is, wait, what's his name? Laurent. This is my baby LaRon. He's my freaking awesome sauce merman character. I love him so much. I drew him with that Muji pen. I really loved the way his face came out and the hair. I loved the wispy hair. This was a referenced picture I found on Pinterest, and then I realized it low-key looks like the same. Like, I could say that was him and be like, do you know what I mean? I could lie and say that this was another drawing of him, but it's not. It's just from a picture I found. This was from, I went to like the British Art Museum or something like that. I think that's what it was called. And there's lots of cool statues there, so I went and drew them. And I got a little chair and I sat literally in the middle of the freaking museum and I was drawing to myself. And I got a couple of compliments, which was cute. And I actually felt comfortable this time. Like when I went to the Natural History Museum, I felt so uncomfortable. I was flush. I was like rushing myself because it's so busy in there. But I went on like a weekday when I went to this museum, so I was calm. I had space to myself. I could literally sit right in front of the exhibit and I wasn't bothering anyone. But that was really fun. And then this was my Receitify. Who was I listening to? This also wasn't from this era. I printed this off last month. Last month I was listening to Conan Gray, Between Friends, Alex G, Ashniko, Charlie XCX, Rosalia, Sabrina Carpenter, Chase Icon, and Lost Dinner Party. Just a really terrible music taste. Really terrible sandwich, by the way. Oh, you guys, my dog passed away. Yikes. Love my baby. Look at him, isn't he so cute? I tried to draw him and then I don't know, I just feel like I couldn't really do him justice. And then my brother-in-law's brother, does that make him my brother-in-law? Hold up, I don't know, but we got like a really beautiful piece of him, which is on the bookshelf downstairs. So I was like, dang, I can't even compare for real. Okay, I'm just gonna ask you to excuse these stickers. There is boobs under here. Yeah, I didn't buy myself. For my birthday, I got some colored pencil lead for my freaking mechanical pencil because I love mechanical pencils. And I was playing around with it and I really love the way that this came out with the two tones. I really wanted to make her like mangled a little bit gnarly. Yeah, and I freaking love it. And then this was just a cute face. I don't know why he's so mad. And then I tried to do like a body and something and I flopped hard, so I gave up. Here was just some hand and foot practice. Yeah, I always feel like such a creep when I draw a foot with like high effort, because it's like, why do you need to, what is that for? But the toes came out really well. Just let me get all up in there for you. Just, there you go. Just get a close, nice little whiff of that. And the rest is cool too, I guess. I like this hand, and then this one I don't like because I messed up. You know, like when you look at the hand, hold on, I can't even like position myself. Let me freaking, like I didn't really get the curve right, and then the length of the fingers. It's all sort of like all the fingers are the same length, and the way that this curves is too flat as opposed to, that's what I see when I look at it. So to me, this looks very much like an ape hand or something, like a gorilla. Do I even need to say anything? It's wrestling men. It's wrestler men. That's pretty much all there is to it, babe. I drew wrestler men because, just because. Then I was drawing some hairs, all pretty rambunctious. Not a fan at all. Here's when I was finally actually putting some effort into figuring out what Seth looks like, because I always want to draw him and then I try and it's like, who is this man? Why is he in my home? So this is sort of like what he was giving, or what he is giving in the first season, I don't know. When we first see him, he's like a little bit nasty. He's been on his own for a while. He's a little bit skinnier. And then this was him if he was like all clean and cute and like cutesy. Yeah. That's what he was looking like. And then don't even worry about that. I did some color pencil stuff because I realized that I hadn't been using my Prismacolors. Like, I just have them sat on my shelf, and it's like, girl, people really rant and rave about these. We need to use them. So this is a girl with a bob that's kind of giving non-binary tea. Very cute. And then this is a cool reference I found on Pinterest. I like her hair's there. Here I did some more practice with the Muji pen. Really loved this. It was really fun. Although I will say, drawing faces with the freaking Muji pen is evil and needs to be studied, because I redrew this face maybe upwards of 7 times and it doesn't even look good. So just know that, like, you're gonna be redoing it quite a bit. But other than that, I think it looks cute. And these are just some sketches for, we're getting close to the end. We're like pretty much almost there. These are some like note sketches for a project I'm working on. We have some pen doodles. Got a guy, we got some faces, we got a little fat baby. I just like to do this. And then this is the last spread. Hold on, and this is the last spread. Yay! Let me just cut that bottom part off for you. Yeah, this is the last spread. It's some guys with their peepees out, because I guess I was feeling a certain way for a little bit. Anyway, here's my Receitify. Let's just look at that. We don't even need to see the guys. This was from yesterday, so this is my most listened to for the last month. Dude, when I found her, I went freaking insane. Imogen Heap, obviously love you. Doja Cat, love you. And then it's like mostly Canal. I think that's how you say her name. Sabrina Carpenter, Doja Cat, and then Baby No Money. Which, this is such an old song, low-key, but I don't know why. I've just been feeling like listening to it a lot. Let me show you the... And this is the swatch page for the 20th sketchbook. Oh, guys, I'm doxing myself in freaking Minecraft. Nobody come to these coordinates. There's definitely nothing there. My house is not there. Oh, wait, that's Bastion. Okay, you can go there if you want. I don't really care. Have we got anything good in here? Oh, more stickers. This is where they all freaking went. Okay. I guess I can take those out now. Anyway. That is it for my 20th sketchbook tour. My new sketchbook is this A5 Lectrum 1917. I haven't started it yet, but I'm gonna get into it soon. The pages, this is actually a notebook. This isn't a sketchbook, so we're gonna see if I need to find something else, but I spent $22 on it, so I'm gonna use it. The pages are thin as freaking anything. But I think I like that. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I think I like that because I have my my like scrap notebooks. Hold on. I have these scrap notebooks from Flying Tiger, and I enjoy it. It makes me feel like I can actually be loose in here, and like not put so much pressure on myself to draw something crazy like good, which I think will help me want to draw more. So we'll see. But yeah, that's been it. Yeah, that's it for this sketchbook. If you want to watch my video for this one, you haven't got to go that far back because I haven't posted that many videos. Yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys in the freaking next one. Maybe I'll do a video where I start my new sketchbook. Yeah, deuces, like and subscribe. Love y'all.